everybody! Woo! Ready for some
Hey,
XCrawl?
Hi guys.
Hi, Freddie.
Awesome. We got a cast of characters here. I'm DJ Foxy, of course. We're playing a game called XCrawl Classics, role-playing game. It's amazing. It's written by Brendan LaSalle. And we are playing this game so that we can raise funds for my good friend Jess here. Because she has a ton of medical bills she's got to pay, and we're trying to help her out. So at any point during this stream, we'll be periodically dropping the GoFundMe link in here, and if you donate, holler at us. You know, we'll see how much you donated, but you can holler at us how much you donated, and some weird stuff will happen. For instance, my friend Hero here he has a magic bag. If you donate, a certain amount, he'll pull some stuff out of the bag. We got a bunch of like donation tiers here on the screen, I believe. So go ahead, you can pop those in there whenever. But let's get introductions. Speaking of Hero and everybody, let's get introductions. Hey, everybody, say hello to the internet, to YouTube. What's up? Let's go first.
why don't you start us off first?
Go ahead, Hero. What you got? Yes.
All right, guys. How we doing today? Hero the Clown here. I am not from this world, just like DJ Foxy said. I am actually from the world of Ustrea. I know a lot of people like to confuse me with what a clown is. I am a clown by every standard of the means, except for me. For the most part, I'm not used to this United Nations you got going on in the great Northern Empire. I'm used to the old United States. I'm from a different timeline where everything was just a little wacky, it's like a little fun, but this looks like something more up my alley for the most part. But yeah, for the most part, for anything, I am the leader of the Silly Knights. I always do what I can to help people and heroes alike, as long as clowns. It's like I definitely want to make sure everyone has a smile at the end of the day, and I can make sure that everyone is happy. But yeah, that's for me for the most part. It's like
Awesome.
I'll go next. I want to first of all start out by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. This is this will be such a burden off Brad and I both. Tonight I'm playing Ellie Mae Skull Crusher Jackson. She comes from West Virginia, and she is a miner, so she's got some strength behind her, and she's ready to crush some skulls.
Gnarly.
Hey everyone, I'm Jim Myers. Tonight I am playing Billy the Bomb Jeffries. I'll be your blaster for this evening. Hopefully, lighting up the bad guys in this crawl and see what we can do here to bring us some success in the end.
And you're a farmer, right?
I am. I'm a rutabaga farmer apparently, and I'm telling you right now, we have the best rutabagas and kumquats south of the Mason-Dixon line.
He's a small town boy coming out here to Atlanta, the big city. His first crawl. Wow.
Let's go.
Who's up next? I think Rich. What's your character and who are you?
Hi, everybody. My name's Rich Smith, and I'm playing Lucius Ray Flavius, messenger for the god Apollo. Yeah, I haven't played XCrawl before. I'm excited to learn, but you'll have to forgive me if I need a lot of rules clarification. But it's nice to meet everybody.
Awesome. Yeah, this is Crash Course XCrawl. We are just gonna go crazy with it. I think Hero, where's Hero going? He's going to grab something. He has a lot of weapons, so he might be pulling them out periodically during the stream. He's probably grabbing weapons. Very silly weapons. You guys will see. All right. Well, and of course we have over here drawing lots of cool stuff. Go ahead, Brad. I mean, obviously, honestly, a lot of people watching this channel probably don't need any introductions for Brad, but I think we have a few new faces here.
Okay, well, I'm Brad. I am Jesse's less relevant side part.
Aw.
I'm an employee of Goodman Games as their staff artist. I did quite a bit of artwork for the new XCrawl Classics game, and during the live stream here, I'm going to be drawing XCrawl stuff, and as you guys donate money, you can make suggestions to add to the illustrations. So I probably won't be saying a whole lot while you guys are killing or getting killed, but we shall see. Sound good?
Yes, we love it. Yeah, Brad is just, I mean, back in the days of Maximum XCrawl, you know, he just shredded it with that book. If any of you guys get a chance to get your hands on that book and take a look at some of Brad's art in there, it's solid, and he's gonna have a bunch of art in the new XCrawl book too, so that's gonna be awesome too.
Looks fantastic.
It's good stuff.
The PDF.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's coming pretty soon. You can actually pre-order it at Walmart even. You could pretty much pre-order it anywhere. You know, you can get your hands on it. It's coming. Yeah. Yeah, good stuff. All right, speaking of the world of XCrawl, let's get a little explanation for that. So, all right, so we got our cast of characters here, and they are a team of XCrawlers. So what's our team name? I believe it was the Peachtree Pile Drivers. Yeah. So here we go. We got the Peachtree Pile Drivers. They've all introduced their characters to you. They are, you know, rookie crawlers, Division 1 crawlers. And they are looking to make it big. And they heard about a new crawl that DJ Foxy has put together. You know, they probably saw ads for it. You know, they probably ripped a poster off the wall that said something like, "Welcome, superfans, to the most stunning matchup of this XCrawl season. Live from the Sepulchre Concert Hall in Atlanta, Georgia. Dungeon Judge Foxy presents a brand new crawl, the Peachtree Pile Drivers, a 4-man team." This is post, you know, after you guys signed up. You know, these posters were popping up everywhere. "The Peachtree Pile Drivers, a 4-man team of rookie crawlers, will step through a Hyperborean portal from a bygone age. They will face terrors, both modern and ancient, as they compete for the chance to raise the Peach Cup in triumphant victory. Catch it live on Empire Sports 1. So, you know, you caught like the early copy of that didn't have your names in it, but of course you guys all signed up because you were ready to become XCrawlers. You know, you'd recently survived Foxy's Test of Champions. You know, and then now you're Division 1 XCrawlers as a team, and you're ready for your next challenge. So you sign up for this one too. So that actually is going to bring us to the Sepulchre right on Peachtree Street in Atlanta, Georgia. So the 4 of you are standing before this you know, portal to another realm. Now, what you see around you is this like large concert hall. Normally rock bands and stuff like that play here. But in this case, actually, DJ Foxy has constructed transported an ancient Hyperborean standing stones into this concert hall. And the 4 of you are standing before this portal. The announcer has just kind of released this fanfare. Welcome, super fans. Here we have the Peachtree Pile Drivers. Give them a round of applause. And you guys all like run onto the stage and like pose, and you're all in front of this portal. You know, you guys want a grandstand? As you like run out, there's like explosions and fireworks and stuff. I think you guys can all make a personality check to grandstand. So that's a D20 plus your personality modifier there.
So what are we rolling, Foxy?
A D20 plus your personality modifier. Yeah.
All right, sounds good to me.
I got a 17.
17. Okay, yeah. The Crusher, and you're like flexing and like posing, and they're like, you get a point of fame for that as the crowd roars.
Billy the Bomb runs out and he's tossing kumquats to the crowd. He's like, "Let's go, y'all! Come on, let's go, XCrawl, baby!" First crawl, he doesn't know. He's got pockets full of kumquats. He's just tossing them to the crowd.
He's throwing vegetables.
Little oranges, but that was a 15.
Oh, you get a point of fame too. Like somebody like this old lady grabs a kumquat and she's like, "Oh," like She's super happy to have a kumquat.
Super excited. I love this.
Okay, yeah, good a point of fame for that. How about Hero? Is he right, like kind of, I imagine like Naruto run kind of thing onto the stage, like do a pose, like
So with it, I actually rolled a 19 and my modifier is +2. So I got a 21 on that actually. So
Damn.
starting off strong. So as I'm waving to the crowd, I accidentally step on my cape, but as I step and trip, I do this like weird clowny axle triple flip, and I'm just like standing there and I'm just like,
and the crowd roars. They're like, Hero, Hero, and they're like, you know, explosions. Hero the clown, extra dimensional warrior, and you're like, oh, and like get a point of fame. How about our messenger?
Lucius comes out in a kind of solemn stance, gesturing up to the heavens as if to summon Apollo to the stage with him. So a kind of a grand entrance.
Right. Cool. What'd you roll?
19.
19.
Plus,
Oh yeah,
what
you get a point of fame too.
What was the, and it's with the personality modifier, is that right?
Yes. Yes.
So it would be 21, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. So as you like, you know, you like, you know, point up to the sky, the big man, big sun god, you know, you step out onto the stage and there's like a reverence that goes over the crowd. And they're like, oh, you know, Lucius, messenger of Apollo, he has the blood of a god. And you like step onto the field and like everybody roars and you get a point of fame too.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. And like as you guys step out and as like the smoke clears from the fireworks, there's this swirling mist that starts to form, and then there's these sparkles, and an enormous, in her typical fashion, an enormous hologram of DJ Foxy forms above the portal standing stones there, and she's got like her long spiked claws like kind of around, like grabbing the side of the portal, and the crowd roars. They're like, Foxy, Foxy. And she's like, all right, crawlers, are you ready to step into the portal? And she like snaps her fingers, and there's this little blue orb that materializes behind you. Step forward.
I'm ready to go. Let's go.
All right. Is it who walks into the portal first? Is the question. Hero, you running forward?
I'm nervous, but I think we got this, guys. You know what? Like, we're all in this now. We're in the thick of it. Let's get the thin of it going, and let's go out there. I jump into the portal, not knowing what's on the other side, just excited for everything coming my way.
You guys charge after him. Yeah, awesome.
Yep,
Crusher's
I'm
in
ready
there
to go.
after. Okay. And then so I guess the marching order is Hero and Crusher in the front, and then Billy and Lucius coming in tow, right?
Yeah.
That kind of the vibe. Awesome. So yeah, you guys like step into this portal, and the little hovering orb follows you, and you guys rush into this long, kind of stone hallway. The walls are smooth and like made of interlocking like stone of a strange unidentifiable nature. Like doesn't really look like granite or really anything, you know. Not that you guys have a door from the party, but it is weird. They are weird looking stones. And at the back of the room there is this metal slab at this like the far end of this like 15-foot hallway. And this metal slab is in the side of the wall, and it has this stone archway over it. It's like a door essentially, but there's no handle on it. And at the keystone of this stone archway are these like blue like diamonds and rhinestones patterned in the face of a like elvish imp looking thing with a blue hat. And I think everybody except for Hero can make an intelligence check. Hero, you're not from this dimension, so you really would not know what this thing is.
18.
Oh, it's the Frostinator. It's the mascot of
Oh, of course.
the Frostinator. You know, everybody knows the Frostinator, the mascot of the what was it? What's the name of our company here? It's the Prytanium Pizza. He's the mascot of Prytanium Pizza, the anti-mascot, in fact. And he is typically just a nasty little fellow. He likes to chill everybody's pizzas. Fortunately, though, stay hot technology in the packaging keeps everything nice and toasty. So you know
Good, good,
that
good,
is
good.
their
Yep,
their motto, and you're probably their jingle is coming to mind. Stay hot, keeps him off. Stay hot, really rocks. You know, you're thinking like that's going through your head because you've seen this commercial quite a bit. How about everybody else? What'd you guys roll for
10.
intelligence? 10. Okay, yeah, you remember this as well.
I rolled a 1.
Jingle's driving me nuts. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
that jingle, not that jingle. No,
Yeah.
finally got out of my head.
Lucius, luckily you don't actually watch that much TV, so you know it's not, you know, earworms not in your brain.
What's a jingle? I just hear this like little sound going on. I'm just like, this is kind of catchy. I like this. How do you guys not like this? This is
your
cool.
your friends are like humming it like subconsciously. Like you're like, oh. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Can we hear anything behind the metal door?
So are you getting close to see if you can?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll get fairly close to see if I can hear anything.
Okay. You kind of like hear just kind of empty, quiet echoes. There's nothing really going on. Nothing.
Okay.
Dead quiet.
I relay that to everybody that it's almost too quiet. It's that quiet, quiet that like something's up behind this door.
You mean like so quiet there might not be anything behind it at all, or that there's definitely something behind it?
My gut feeling is there's something behind it, but
Oh wow. Hey guys, we already got our first donation. X Dogs, they sent $50 for a mojo point, a reroll, and an item and a drawing. So that's the question then. What do the X Dogs suggest about what Brad's drawing right now? That's the question. What's their suggestion? Throw us a suggestion in chat and we'll relay it to Brad. And okay, so also okay, hero, that means you roll a D100 as your bag is starting to glow. As you guys are all like looking, you know, kind of mind your own business, and then suddenly Hero's bag starts to go, oh, the magic is activated, Hero, you can grab something. So roll
right,
D100,
guys.
see what you got.
Sounds good to me. All right, guys, just so you know, I haven't had my bag for too long. I've only had it for about a couple months since I'm relatively new to this whole ownership of the bag of joking. But hopefully, I roll a 62. Let's see.
Okay, so I think our suggestion from chat is they want Hero. They want a caricature of Hero.
Oh, okay. I will do my best. I can't make any promises. I'm working off it. We're gonna be working off of you know, your little screenshot here.
Yeah.
I get you. No, for sure. I understand that.
He has a big sword. Oh yes. Yeah, so I mean maybe you could have them fighting. Whatever you want to do, man. I think let's go with Hero for now.
Okay, Hero,
Yeah.
sword, and a German Shepherd.
Yeah, maybe they could be hanging out or something. If that's the doodle we're doing. I think that's a cool idea. Actually, okay, so here's the funny thing, Gal. They're requesting for a picture of McMurder the X Dog. That's a character in my current XCrawl campaign. Yeah, they're playing a dog in the dungeon. Not like a dog folk, like just literally a dog, like a German Shepherd.
There's really just the pup in there.
oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, I could see Hero hanging out with McMurder.
Don't forget my
Yeah.
giant red shoes I got going on too.
Yeah, he does have giant shoes. Yes, of
This
course.
pose is hurting.
I just want to know how you bent your leg that way. That's what I want to know.
You know what? That is all up to the fourth wall to figure out at that point.
So what did we get for our bag? Your bag is glowing, and what do you pull out?
Item number 62 actually is going to be a 20-piece set of skeleton keys, and they are magical.
Ooh.
The
Okay,
only
so
thing-
okay, go ahead. What's up?
Only thing is, it's going to take me a while to go through these. I've never seen these before, guys. There's a lot of things I don't know what's inside of my bag. So that one looks nice. That might work.
Amazing. I think, let's see here. They also gave somebody a mojo point. So I think, Hero, as you pull out your keys, you get a point of mojo.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah. So by the way, everybody, you start with 1 point of mojo. So now Hero has 2 points of mojo. Now here's the thing with mojo. This is a very unique thing to XCrawl. You can spend mojo on someone else's roll, okay? But you have to do it before, like when they declare an action, you say, I'm going to give them a point of mojo. And they cannot ask for that. And if anybody rolls a nat 1, everybody loses all their mojo. So best to spend it while you have it. Little tip. You got to keep your mojo going. It's teamwork.
Baby.
Yeah. It's like the unspoken power of friendship and teamwork. It's great. It's great. All right, so Hero pulls out his keys, and you guys are standing around this metal slab. What are we doing now?
I put my hand to it just to see if I can feel anything, heat or vibration.
Okay, so as soon as you put your hand to the door, the gems at the top of this door start to glow a bright blue, and there's this beam of energy that shoots out of the Frostinator's face. Make me a reflex save, because you are about to take some damage.
That D20?
Yes, that'd be a D20 plus your reflex save modifier, whatever that is on your sheet there.
17 total.
Okay, so you are only taking 4 points of damage as you duck down as this beam of cold energy, it swipes your body. It feels like freezer burn on your skin, as it's searing your armor, and it cuts the side of your neck, and you duck down, and luckily you're not dead though, but that was not great. Don't touch that door, probably.
I discovered something, everybody.
Maybe
some sort of
discover
refrigerator.
things by not touching next time. I don't know. Call me crazy.
You said that there's no keyholes or anything, correct?
Yeah, that's true. There's just a metal slab. So after you land on the ground, your body is kind of, there's cold fog, roiling off of the burn on your body from this arcane energy. You hear a snickering voice of the Frostinator. Don't you know only one thing stops me? You don't have it though. You can't do the dance. You can't sing the song.
Does everybody hear that?
Yeah, you hear the Frostinator's voice emanating from this keystone.
Sounds like somebody who knows the dance has to do it.
Where's our jammer? Where's our jammer?
I think the two of you who made your intelligence check, you know about the Emp Talk dances that people
Right.
have been, every time you scroll through Emp Talk, you hit an advertisement where they're doing this dance and singing this song. So you know it. Is anybody gonna try it?
I'll try the dance in the song.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to join in as soon as I see my partner here dive into that song. I'm like, all right, the song's already in my head. It's been in my head for weeks.
All right, so Hero, I think you might be able to pick up on what's going on here too. If you want to, you can join in as well to do the dance.
Absolutely. With it, I'm looking at all of them. I'm like,
I think
okay,
you have to roll a d16 though for your performance check here.
Gotcha.
Actually, everybody go ahead and make me a personality check. The two of you that know the song and dance, d20, Hero, and then Is Lucius joining in? You didn't hear it either. You'd have to roll a d16 to.
Ooh,
22, baby. Nat
Oh.
20 plus 2. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, you're nailing these dance moves, dude. You're
Crit
like
success.
you're you know you're whipping and you're naying and all that. You're doing it.
14.
on my part.
Nice, Hero. You're picking it up. You're doing the dance.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
How about Crusher? What's Crusher got?
14.
14. You know, luckily that you join in the rest and it's good enough and like the you hear the voice, no, not stay hot. Ah, my one weakness, and the door like detaches and starts to slide down. And
Do
then
the toasty leg. Do the toasty leg.
Do the toasty leg. Do the leg.
Amazing. All right, so in this next room, you see this open space here, and it's like kind of a 10-foot by 10-foot room, okay? And at the back of the room, there is another one of these metal slab doors, but this one has like a latch mechanism on it. But to either side of this door are these like mascot statues of the Frostinator with his little sneering elvish grimace and like very like ridiculously oversized head. It's just really weird. And he's like, they're like sneering. They seem to be statues though, but I think everybody should make me an intelligence check as you're looking into this room.
$13 on me.
Okay.
Dirty
9,
20.
14. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, so let's see. Did somebody else roll 19 too?
14.
14. Okay, so the dirty 20 will actually do it. So you actually are looking at these things and you notice that they have these like spring lock mechanisms in their arms and that they're holding these like icy spears. They look like they're long spears made completely out of ice. And you notice that this like spring lock mechanism would jerk that arm forward to throw that spear.
Okay, I think I'm going to tell everybody duck, and then I'm gonna take my shield and hit the arm.
Okay, you're just gonna like charge into the room and just smash because there's 4 sets of them. There's
there's 4 sets.
there's 4 of them in the room. There's 2 sets of them on either side of the door.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, if you look at the arms, there's a spring mechanism that makes the spears throw. And I think if we all get on one of the statues, we can get them all to go at one time, so we don't have to worry about maybe one hitting us in the back.
Oh, I think somebody gave you each 1 point of mojo too. So everybody get a point of mojo. Thank you, Corey. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Corey.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You know that money's gonna go a long way. Seriously, thank you.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank you. Really.
All right. So yeah, you guys are all kind of like huddling outside this door, and we're trying to figure out what are we doing. What's happening.
If you guys want, first things first, there's 4 of us and there's 4 of them. So like she was saying, if we go at it at the same time, we might be able to just narrowly make it and we'd be able to stop the trap at one time. I'd say so. I think we should go for it. I'm feeling antsy. I'm feeling the vibes coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Get yourself another point of mojo for that suggestion there.
All right. And with that, it's like, and with that, so in case if anything does happen, I will take the front, and with it, I'll pull out out of the bag. My giant fun chucks.
There he goes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Let's go.
All right. Is everybody just charging? Everybody just each charging a statue?
Yep, that's what
Okay,
I'm doing.
So everybody as you guys are like, Hero leads the charge with his fun chucks. He whips them out. He's like swinging them around, like super. By the way, when he pulls these things out, he starts moving superhumanly fast as he's swinging them, like almost like some kind of supernatural power is in the fun chucks as he's like rushing into the room. So everybody, go ahead and make me an attack roll to try to smash one of these things as you're just like charging in at these. As you guys all charge into the room, they start to shift and move as if they're about to like throw those ice spears, but you're just going to try to blitz them. I love it.
What's the modifier on attack roll? Is that
I believe for the long sword you have, it's a +2.
okay?
So the blaster doing blaster things is like, I'm gonna hit this with my axe, and I run in. And I'm like, what? And I completely miss and go flying. You know, that's like at 3. I don't know. Why am I using an axe? I'm thinking as I'm flying through the air, completely missing. Like, why am I using an axe?
Yeah, you maybe should have used maybe you should have blasted instead.
Probably should have cast the spell. I don't know. You know, I got excited by the giant nunchucks. I was like, yeah, I can do this.
So yeah, you swing this axe at its arm, but its arm like jerks up and it's about to plunge this spear directly down at you next. So
I love this journey for me.
yeah. All right. So after your go there, what else we got? Our other attack rolls.
I
got
got a nat
13.
20.
Oh
Nice.
wow. Okay, so you get to roll on the crit chart here. Now, like, amazing. What's your character's class?
I'm an athlete. I'm table
right.
3.
Okay, table 3. Awesome. Go
Okay.
for it. See what we got.
6.
Got the sketch of Hero and the dog.
Amazing. That's
And yes, I drew your sword as big as I could, and yes, you are holding the bag of fun, Hero.
amazing. We love it. That's so awesome, dude. Thank you. And y'all, whoever donates the most tonight gets all the art that's drawn in this stream. So, pump those numbers, just throw a bunch of money at Jess and you can get like so much swag, basically. Like so much
These
swag.
will be inked pieces, not just sketches.
There you go.
So they will be ready to be framed.
Very, very, very unique XCrawl art from this stream. So yeah, there you have it. I mean, come on. McMurder the X-Dog and Hero the Clown? Come on, you gotta have that. You gotta have that.
Awesome. Yes.
All right, so let's see here. You rolled an 8 on the crit chart here?
Oh, I got a 6.
A 6, gotcha. Okay, so brutal strike, inflict 1d8 damage. And then okay, so it says Fro suffers from multiple broken ribs. So I think roll your damage and you just smash this thing to pieces. Are you just punching it, or what are we doing here?
Yeah, I'm just punching it.
Okay, yeah, you just bare knuckle like smash this thing. Go ahead and roll damage 1d8 plus 1d4 plus your deed, whatever you roll. All right. Yeah, let's let you roll your athletic die for that as well.
Eight altogether.
All right, so yeah, you like rear back with this haymaker and you slam it into this thing and like the arm just explodes and it drops the ice spear to the ground. It shatters to pieces. Do you want to make a grandstand check there?
Of course.
I love that. Yeah, go for it. So y'all, any point during combat, I'm not usually going to ask you to make a grandstand check, but you can at any point during an encounter, one time you can make a grandstand check, and then you get to do it again at the end.
Okay, 15.
Okay, yeah, the crowds roar. They're like, "Ooh!" They gasp, and you can hear the roar of the crowd outside the portal, and get another point of fame as like the hovering scrying orb like pans past you as the crowd. Crusher is like, okay, what do we got for Lucius? What do you roll?
13.
13. Okay, yeah, luckily that's enough to smash this side of this thing's axle and it explodes to piece. How about I think Hero gets to make 3 rolls. You get to make one with a D20, one with a D16, and one with a D14 with your speedy nunchucks. So you get to make 3 attacks. So
all right, so with that, my first one came out to an 18 real quick.
Nice. That smashes him.
That second one is going to be a 12.
Okay.
And that last one is going to be a 9.
Okay, so yeah, you're like whipping around, bam, bam, you hit him twice, and then you spin up, but like, okay, go ahead and roll damage. So you're gonna roll 1d4, and roll your D die too. Go ahead and roll that D die and add that on to the 2 strikes that you managed to get in.
Sounds good to me. Let's see. That's a 6 right there. And that's a 4.
Okay, so yeah, you're like boom, boom, you smack him twice, and the arm explodes, and okay, so that one's ruptured to pieces there, and the last arm is gonna swing down and just try to chuck its spear at the blaster, who's like, oh, Billy's cringing in fear as 15,
Oh, no.
oh, that's 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
I'm a blaster.
Yeah. All right, so this spear like slams in through you, like the top of your, like the side of your neck, down into your rib cage for 5 points of damage.
Oh,
You're like skewered by this spear, and you're
Oof.
and like it actually snaps into a bunch of splinters and icicles, as like it's clearly made out of ice. So,
Ooh,
but
that's
and then
chilly. That's chilly.
As I'm smacking it, right? It's like I look over, I see he's on the ground, and I'm like, good effort, buddy. I believe in you.
Kumquats spill everywhere.
It's like,
imagine like you know how like video game characters get hit, they like drop coins.
Yeah.
You drop kumquats.
Bring! Yeah.
And kumquats just go everywhere. All right, so we have carnage everywhere. And the camera like pans past, you know, Lucius laying on the ground there, and like there's like this 5-second replay of that, like, whoa, he biffs it, folks, and he's like replaying that, his like, you know, getting stabbed by this icicle multiple times on air. And then the camera pans past Lucius, pans past Ray there, and you know, he's just kind of bobbing around the room. What do you guys want to do?
But are they done with their they or spears or
Yeah, they've all just like, after it chucked the spear, like the arm, the like kind of spring lock mechanism like lies limp, and
okay.
it seems like that was just the one triggered. The others have just been smashed to pieces. So yeah, what are we doing now?
I think I rush over to Billy just to give him a hand. I'm like, hey, buddy, it's okay. I know it was a rough start, but come on, we got this. It's just the beginning. As I hold him up, trying to motivate him.
I look longingly at the messenger. How?
Yeah, I was thinking I could do some healing.
Call
I
upon the
have
light
a
of
first
Apollo.
aid kit,
Yeah.
but I don't think a Band-Aid's gonna help this. Yeah.
So I have lay on hands.
The upside is it's ice, you know, so I'm not going to get much of a bruise.
True.
However, the blood is bad.
I think somebody in the Dandelion games says, is the X-Dog from Nick Barron's third-party magazines. Yes, McMurder the X-Dog is the canine from
Nice.
Breaker Press. So check that out too. XCrawl is cool, but Standard's also really cool. So check that out.
Super cool.
Yeah. We chilled with Nick Barron over at Midwinter a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's good peoples.
Definitely.
All right, so as you guys collect yourself, is Ray gonna do some?
Do some healing.
Hmm.
So what is that? It seems like there's a chart.
Yeah, so you'll roll a d20, I think, plus your personality plus your level. So I think that's either +2 or +3 for you. I don't really remember though.
Yeah. So 15 total.
Okay, yeah. And then you look on the chart there for teammate and see how many how many hit die he gets to roll to recover.
Looks like 3.
Okay, cool. So you get to roll 3 hit die there, and then you get to take the highest there, Billy.
Right.
As you like, I imagine you like, you maybe do you like grab your holy symbol of Apollo and
Sure.
like it glows in your hand, and you like put your hand
Let,
on the wound or however it
let
works.
the warming rays of the sun cure this icy pain.
Praise the sun.
Such.
You said it's 3 dice?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you
I
go,
only
go back to
needed
full?
one.
Amazing. All right, so yeah, you place your hand on him, and like his wound stitches back together, and the crowd gasps as like the orb pans past. It's like, remember, folks, the Apollo Temple on Peachtree Street is accepting donations, as it's like floating past your head, and like rotating around, and then you help him back up, and yeah, what are we doing next?
I'd say real quick, I pull out of my bag real quickly. I have a little sticker with the smiley face on it. I'm like, hey man, here you go. I like to think that you're doing awesome, and I appreciate your positivity with everything. So let's keep on going. I know little Stitch isn't going to stop any of us, right?
The crowd's like,
Just
oh.
smack a little sticker on him.
Aw.
Do you want to make a grandstand? It is the end of the encounter here. You can make a grandstand for your active benevolence towards your teammate there.
Oh, sure. What do I roll?
You roll a d20 plus your personality.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What you got?
Natural 20. So with that,
Oh.
2. So
Nice.
it's 22 right there. So I guess like just the bromance is just becoming a real thing. They're loving how positive we're keeping all of this
I
right now.
love you.
Yeah. Though Hero may be from another dimension, he's becoming the North American Empire's sweetheart. And he's like, you like pose, like give peace sign to the camera, everything. It's yeah. Okay, get a point of fame there, and actually get another point of mojo for that nat 20. Oh, also, Jess, you get another point of mojo for the one you had.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right, so we stand before this closed door and these slumped over mechanized mascots. What's our play?
Oh, listen at the door.
Okay, you're listening to the door.
Yes.
Roll me a personality or a perception check. So that's your intelligence modifier and your luck modifier. Add that together and roll d20.
Would be a 14.
14. Okay, you hear like, hey, quiet. Yeah, get in. Yeah, get up on the forklift. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, that's what you hear. Like, oh, they're here, dude. Shh. That's what you hear in the next room.
I turn around. Something about a forklift. This could be very uplifting.
You think they're hungry?
Sorry, I did it again.
It sounds like they're hungry back there. The last time I lifted my fork, I was eating some pot roast, and I just got thrown in here. So I totally get that. It's like,
Oh no.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm tempted to make you lose a point of mojo for that one.
Oh no.
No, you keep it. All right. So what's our play? What are we doing?
is there
What
a
kind of
lock
latch is on the door? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no lock, or it's just like a regular latch. You like look at the thing. It doesn't look like it's locked. You want me to make an intelligence check to inspect it? Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Why not?
That would be a 3.
Okay, yeah, you're not too like it looks just like a normal like latch. Doesn't have a lock on it at all or anything, but it probably would open normally. Yeah. Looks good.
I think with that, I look at my bandolier of skeleton keys, and I'm just like, maybe later. As I put them back in, because I'm just like, none of these doors have locks to them. That's not how I used to work back at home. This place is weird.
It takes a minute to put all the keys away.
He's like,
Yeah. Awesome.
I liked our odds with it last time, guys. Maybe this time, if you want, I'll slowly open it and peer through, and maybe they won't notice us just yet.
Oh, also, guys, we just got 3 rolls for the team. That's total $55 that they donated. So do you want to re-roll your intelligence check there, Jess? You
Sure.
can. Thank you so much, Corey. Really appreciate it.
That's an
Such a sweetheart,
18.
Corey.
18. Okay, yeah, you're like looking up and down this like latch mechanism, and you notice that there is like a some sort of like extra trigger on the side of the door next to the like latch that looks like as if it might activate something. Like you might need to pin that down before you open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the team, does anybody have like uh some kind of pin, uh a small, metal rod? It looks like we need to, push this in to open the lock.
I think maybe in that set of skeleton keys there might be like a winch or some kind of like kind of lockpick thing.
As I get excited, I slowly pull them back out because I still am holding on. I'm like, let me see, guys. Let me see. Got that. Got that. No. You got something?
Yeah, that'll do it. I think that's it. That's the pin.
All right. All right. So with it, I'll pass it on to you since it was your wonderful idea. I believe you can do it. It's like, here you go.
Yeah, I'd
Well,
say
thank you.
roll a d24 for any let's see here. Yeah, we'll make an agility check here. It's like a little fine movement here as you're trying to pin down the latch on there. And the camera's like zooming in. He's like, folks, will they deactivate the mysterious trap? It's like,
Yeah, 20, which makes it a 22.
more after these messages, you know. And like as you're like pinning it down, like shit, we go to commercial break, and it's like Catastrophe Island. Are you ready for a play set that'll rock your mind? Kids, you know your Sector 66 Death Squad action figures? Well, now they have a place to party. And there's like explosions. Like, we are not held legally responsible for any damage to your children. Like, and there's like this long message that's go at the end, and then it like goes back to you. You know, like, and then several other commercials, like one for Dito, Ray, and other such brands. Okay, we switched back to you pinning down the lock, and there's like a click. And the crowd gasps, and they've deactivated the strange mechanism.
Nice. And
Okay,
so I can just open up the latch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you as you open the door, swing it open, it's a very dark, like, you can sense that it's this very spacious open area, but there's no lights whatsoever. Everybody roll me a stealth check. Which I guess what we'll do is well, we don't have a thief, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody roll a d16 agility check.
Eight.
Okay.
13.
13, okay. What do you got for
18.
5.
18? 18, 13. So two of you, like, you hear like, hey, weren't the alarms supposed to go off by now? What's going on, man? We're supposed to start these engines up. What's happening? Wait a minute. Did you hear something over there? What are you guys doing? I think Crusher is kind of like, you feel like you could maybe sprint past these guys because you hear some like footsteps walking towards the door. Here, I'll get out. Let me go check.
Definitely, yeah. Let's try to sprint past them, but I do have my flashlight in one hand if I need to use it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you like rush into this room and like you can kind of see the dark silhouette of like like the light from the room behind you kind of shines through, and he's like, "Hey, wait. Are those 2 people standing in the door there? 3 of them." And I think the Crusher, you can like rush past him and like get into the room maybe if you want to do
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah.
sees like the silhouette of these three guys, and then he's like, "Hey, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, start your engines, man. They opened the door." And I think everybody go ahead and roll initiative as you're like right next to this silhouette of somebody, and you hear like engines crank, and there are these headlights at the front of these souped up forklifts, with like barbed wire and stuff on the the pallet jack part of it. And there are, now that like the headlights are on, you can see these leering men in creepy clown costumes, and one of the pallet jacks is obviously not manned because he's like at the door there. So everybody roll initiative. This room is probably like about the size of like a high school gymnasium. It's pretty spacious. And at this point, like overhead lights turn on as well, and you see these like engines crank, and there's like fog machine that starts pouring fog. Every roll initiative. There's kind of like neon lights that go like light up along the edge of the top of the roof. It's like kind of like a purplish neon. Still very dark in there, but
You got a 6.
okay.
10.
23.
All right.
22.
Yeah, because I rolled a 19, and my fun chucks have a +3 to initiative, plus that +1 is like that gets me a 23 right there.
That's a lot of initiative.
Yeah. Okay, so you got 23 there. Hero jumps into action, even though these guys are coming at him. He's I mean Hero, but your arch nemesis is before you.
I know, right? I just look down to them and I'm like, there's two things I can't stand in this world: corrupt politicians and evil clowns. And you know what? There's more evil clowns in this room than there are evil politicians.
All right. Okay, so yeah, so the hero got 23. How much did the Crusher get?
22.
Okay, awesome. Crusher rushes into action as well. That's 22. And I think it was 8 for the blaster.
Yep. Oh, no, 6. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Six.
god. It was 6. Okay, and then the how about our Lucius? What did he get?
10.
Okay. So, Hero, you actually jump into action as he starts rushing towards his like forklift, I think. But he's got his back turned to the Crusher, and the Crusher's like sneaking up on him. And there's other two guys that like just cranked their engines, and they're like starting to barrel. One of them is barreling towards the Crusher with its like spiked, thing. And the other
Okay.
one is like just I think actually both of them are kind of barreling towards the Crusher now, these two like forklifts with barbed wire. But the Crusher's right next to this guy on foot. So what do you want to do, Hero?
For it, so like the forklift, is it just barred from the front? Like, is he where he's working it? Is it open at all, or is he
Like the side of it's kind of like open so they can get out of it essentially.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So with it, as I rush in to jump onto the actual like forklift itself, I'm holding on to the front and I get ready to start bonking him to the side as I'm trying to like hit him out of the forklift. Like,
Awesome. Okay, yeah, so go ahead and roll me for that first hit. Let's see. Yeah, roll your deed die here, because your deed die is going to see if you can knock him out of the forklift, I think.
that's a 3 right there.
Oh, nice. So go ahead and roll a d20 to hit then with your
All right.
chucks.
Let's see. So with my +2 for my lucky rolls, that is going to be a 13.
Okay, 13. Okay, yeah. So you like jump up and like he like let's see here. Yeah, I think you like rush up to the side and you leap up and then smack him out of the thing, and he goes toppling to the side, and the forklift, goes careening and like spins and like kind of does a donut
You doggy.
Actually, I think at this point I'm gonna make let's have the Crusher make a reflex save as this careening forklift like spins out of control. And I'm also have the other one, the clown guy that's next to you, make a reflex check as well. We'll see what happens here.
Because I'm just like holding on to it now. I'm just like, just like.
Oh, okay. So actually, have you grabbed like the side of the thing? Okay, make me a strength check to see if you can hold on to the thing as it's careening out of control.
Okay, sounds good to me. 15.
15. Okay, yeah, you hold on to this thing as it's spinning and donutting, and go ahead and roll damage for that clown that you knocked out of there.
All right.
That's I think a D4 plus 3.
Gotcha. So that'll be a 6 as well.
Okay, so you just smack this dude up the head. Are you doing like we doing lethal damage here? Are you trying to knock him out? What are we doing?
Like I think like my main prerogative was to get him out of here. So I guess I'm just like going for the knockout, but not the kill. I mean,
Okay.
the unalive.
Yeah, I think with the deed success, you're able to just like knock him upside the head. There's this audible bonk, and he goes flying, and you're careening. And okay, what was that reflex save there, Jess? Was it
22.
Okay? Yeah, you leap out of the way. And actually, the clown that's in the way of this careening, spinning out of control, forklift goes splat. He goes splat as the thing like spins out of control, slams into the side of the wall and pins him. And there's like this crunch as the thing. He's like, oh, as he's doubled over, and he's out. Okay, so after heroes go, it's actually going to be Crushers go. So one of the clown that was right next to you just got splatted. There's another one rushing towards you on this forklift.
Okay, I'm gonna use my hand axe to try and chop it.
Okay. I don't think you get to use your athlete die for that attack if it's with the hand axe, but because it's not like a grapple thing. But
right, 16.
16. Okay, yeah. So you like jump up, and as he like kind of leap to the side, and then jump up, and then hack past that barbed wire, and then slice the side of his body. Go ahead and roll damage. See how much damage you do.
Okay, 10.
Okay, yeah. So you jump up, like grab the side of it, slash him upside the face and through the top of his head, and he's down. He's dead.
Nice.
And then the thing like kind of goes forward a little bit and then halts. And there's only one clown dude on the ground over there, and he's like starting to get up. He's a little woozy. He's like lifting himself up. But now it is Lucius's go. What are you gonna do?
Is the guy getting up? Well, I brandish my bow and take a shot at him.
Cool. Do you want to summon your bow? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So as he kind of starts limping towards you, he like pulls out this little switchblade, like kind of. Okay, so go ahead and roll to see what kind of bow you can summon.
What's the modifier I put on that?
That will be your casting mod. So I think +2. So D20 +2, and then you look at your summon weapon chart there. See what kind of bow.
18.
18. Ooh, nice.
Mundane short bow. It says 12 to 18.
Okay, cool. So
Yep.
yeah, like energy starts to swirl, like light energy starts to swirl around, and then there's this bow that materializes in your hand. I'll let you make a go. Go ahead and make a shot with it.
Okay.
See if you nail him.
Is that another D20?
Yeah.
Can I give him a point of mojo real quick? Since
Yeah.
I'll
technically
take
hit
it.
Yeah,
I think I'll
Mojo. We
need
got
it.
1 point of Mojo. Any more Mojo? What do we
Yeah, I'll
got?
give him a point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Since
give
I'm
him a
over
point
here
too.
spinning, I'm like, you got this wherever you are.
Nice. You're
Okay.
hyping him up. The cameras are rolling. Let's see what you got.
Well, okay, so I rolled a 7. And would it be an agility modifier or
Yes, it would be your agility modifier.
yeah, that's -1, so 6 plus any mojo I get.
So you got 3 points, I think.
9, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, he like ducks down past this arrow, is like whips past his shoulder, and now he's like sprinting towards you, hobbling towards you. He's really intent on getting at you there. But before he's able to, it is actually the blaster's go.
Well, I look at my axe and I lift it and I go, yeah, no, and I put it back in my belt and I blast him.
Awesome.
That is going to be a 23.
Good
Ooh,
job.
23.
23 medium range blast. 23, that is wow. Okay. This will be I will go with cold. And he is gonna get
Oh, I just realized, we do have 2 more rerolls, so we can use those at some point. I think we're past that now, but just FYI. Somebody paid for rerolls, dang it, so we got to give it to you.
yeah. So that is gonna be 6 points of cold.
6 points of cold damage. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Nice.
yeah, so you're like the swirling energy forms around your hand, and you chuck out this like blast of cold sidereal energy, and it slams into his body, and he goes sprawling backwards. And the camera pans past you, and yeah, that's it. You guys can grandstand now.
Oh,
All
I'm
posed.
grandstanding. Yeah,
Okay, is everybody?
absolutely.
Oh,
I'll let you.
definitely.
I think I'll let you grandstand with a D24. That was pretty cool. Go for it.
Right. That's not great. That's 15.
15. Okay, actually, yeah, you get a point of fame as they're like replaying you blasting that like evil clown over and over again. Yeah. They're floating. They don't call him the bomb for nothing, folks.
I got a 11.
11. Okay, yeah. So the camera, like right now, it's just replaying that shot over and over again. It didn't really catch any of the action from you as you were posing. How about Lucius? What'd he get?
18.
Okay, yeah, you happen to be in the shot, like glowing with like your like bow at the ready, just
Right.
just really smoldering, and you get another point of fame.
Nice.
How about Hero?
One more time. What was that modifier real quickly?
It was your personality. Yeah. So like as you're like grabbing the side of this forklift that's like spinning out of control, you like slide past the camera really fast.
So I rolled a 22.
Okay, so yeah, you're like as you're like sliding past, you got your nunchucks like over your head, and get a point of fame as well.
Right, I'm like going over. I'm like, woo, yay, doggy!
Yeah, amazing, fantastic. Yeah. So are you like, are you putting the brake on this thing? Is it spinning? Like it spins past, and you can slam the brake down, I think, if you want.
Gotcha. It's like I use my nunchuck to try to like hit the brake on it since I'm still holding on. I'm like, get it. I'm like, come on. And then
You like push it down, and it slides to a stop. And
yeah, you hear it careen. It just comes off, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
oh man. Did we win?
I'll go help you up. We did, brother. We're good. We're good.
Like,
All right. So on the 4 corners of this room, like each of those like walls to each side of this room, there are like, so straight across from you guys, across this atrium that's like illuminated by this purplish light now, is one of those doors with like a metal latch on it, just like the one you just opened. To your right, there's another door like that, and to your left there is as well. So like at each of the compass points, other than the one that you guys just entered through.
Any markings on those doors at all or anything?
any keyholes by chance?
No discernible markings or keyholes. Like the latch on all these doors, like now that you're getting a better look at it, it looks very like archaic, very ancient. Actually, all of this room, it looks like obviously like weirdly clean, but like of some kind of other era. Like, I mean, you guys can assume maybe like the film crew came in here and spruced it up a little bit. It's live television, gotta do that. Where are we going to? What are we doing?
Right? Straight? Anybody?
I think as I'm looking at the doors again, noticing no keyholes or anything, I think I just look at them and I get frustrated. I just hold these keys. I'm like, throwing them against one of the doors. I'm like, darn it all.
Which one are you throwing it at?
It's like, let's throw it, you know what? Smack dab in the middle. Let's throw it in the center one. I'm just like, darn it, these keys aren't good for nothing.
Okay, like thunk hits the keys
Exactly.
across the atrium area there, and
all on the ground, yeah, because I'm just tired of them.
where are you guys thinking? Which door? Choices.
Well, I mean, he threw the keys at it. We got to go through that door. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, if
So
the
I'm
key
like-
didn't magically fall in the hole when he threw it, I'm like, okay, this is gonna. It didn't set off any traps when the keys hit it. Let's take that.
All right, cool. Yeah, so like the thunk, you hit the door and they fall to the ground. And you guys step forward. Who's opening the door, looking in first?
I'll open the door.
Okay, Lucius
Okay,
steps
probably
forward,
me.
the imperial regal, messenger of Apollo. What's his occupation anyway?
By day a teacher, substitute teacher.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I mean, like they're like like as you're like approaching the door, there's like all this bio that appears next to your face, says what like state you're from. What state is he originally from? Like, is he from Georgia, or you think?
I think he's from Georgia, sure.
Okay, he's like DeKalb, Georgia, Lucius the Ray Flavius, and it's like substitute teacher, and like a little bio appears, like something you've said, like a little quote from you, and as you're like approaching this door, and you open the door, swing it open, and this room, there is this wide open space, this long hall with a sloshing kind of pool at the center there. In the center of the pool, there is this Roman column pedestal thing, and at the top, like sitting on the pedestal there, is this golden axe with glowing reddish runes on it. And circling around this platform are these 3 crystalline humanoid things. They're like made out of red, ruby, rockish crystal. It's got like like little formations on it, and they are on the backs of these jet skis, and they are like riding around this pedestal in the center of the room. And you notice that there's a few of, and they're also glowing like this reddish color, and it's kind of illuminating this room. And there's a couple along the sides of this walkway along the side of the edge of the pool. Essentially, there's like this walkway around the edges of the pool, and they're like walking to the sides of these pillars that are on the walls there, and the ones that are looping around this pedestal at the center, when they see, like, they kind of spin their faceless heads towards you, and they rev their engines, and one of them starts speeding towards where you guys are at on his jet ski, and the others are walking along the sides of the pedestals there. So go ahead and roll initiative, everybody, as you got crystal men coming at your face.
12.
Okay. Got 12 for Billy.
18.
13.
15.
15 for Hero. And that was 13 for Lucius, right?
Yep.
13 for Lucius. And what was the Crushers again?
18.
18 for the Crusher. Okay. All right. So let's see how fast these jet ski guys going. Okay. All right. So first of all, the guy on the jet ski comes like spinning towards the bank and then like slides up next to the bank, jumps off the jet ski and starts sprinting towards or like pretty much just shambling. Like he kind of leaped, like the jet ski kind of like spins sideways and then like throws him forward. And then he's gonna jump up and just try to hit Lucius in the face with a giant crystal fist. Just gonna go for it. So that is a 13 to hit you there, Lucius.
I have armor class 17.
Okay, yeah. So you like step to the side, it like slams off the side of your chainmail. And after his go, some of these like crystal men that are shambling along the sides of the walkways, two of them like shamble up to you there, and they're also going to try to gang up on you there at the front of the door there. The other one's gonna roll we got a 16 and a 15. So, you know, you like duck down to the side, you're like, whoa, you're like ducking down as their crystal fists like are just swiping through thin air. There's still two crystal men on jet skis, and there's a jet ski bobbing next to the dock there, and there's another one on the other side of the walkway. So with that, it is Crush's go.
Okay. I'm going to go over to by Lucius and try to at least get one of them away from him.
You gonna do some grappling?
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay, cool. Let's roll that athletic die. And if you successfully hit, they get to make a contested strength check. And if they don't succeed, you got them like, you know, at a full Nelson or whatever.
24.
24. Oof. I don't think they're gonna make it out of that one.
Uh-oh.
No, they are completely. You grab him around the side of his crystal man neck. You know what does it look like? How are you grappling him? This is
I have him basically, in the crook of my arm and just keep, pushing in and in and in as his eyes start bugging out.
yeah, well, he doesn't have eyes. It's just like a flat slab of crystal. So I think like there's just like crunching and like
yeah, as the crystal all breaks.
yeah, like his head, his crystalline head is like kind of crunching and there's like spiderweb marks going up and he's like his light is dimming a little bit. Go ahead and roll let's see, how much did you roll for your athletic die there?
2.
2. Okay.
So
So you get to roll your I think a 1d4 as well for that, like so you're like so 1d4 plus 2. And then basically you'll get to keep doing that each round as you're like just getting in there.
okay. So that would be 5.
5. Okay.
I had to math for a minute and it wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't mathing.
This is how it goes sometimes. So yeah, you're like he's like crunching his head's like almost like busted off of his head as you're like just messing him up. Okay, after crushes go, it's gonna be heroes go. Yep, hero.
All right. So for me, so I see that one of them's careened off. They jumped off of their ice sled and all that. And Crusher just bashed one into the face. So there's one still on the jet ski, right?
There are two like circling this pedestal in the center that has this golden axe like on these little like pronged pinions that are like holding it. And they're like circling around it with their jet skis. And there's another one that's on the opposite walkway, kind of a bit further away from them. But you could like probably rush past them and 1v1 this guy if you wanted to, or whatever you want to do.
I was thinking that, yeah, I was like, as I think to myself, I'm trying to make some like equations go on the back of my head. I'm like, I got an idea, right? So with it, it's like, I want to try to rush past them. And as I'm jumping in the air, I want to try to perform an action, right?
Okay.
I want to is like try to I want to try to inflate one of my magical sticky balloons, right? Is like as I'm jumping past them in the air, I pull out my pump as
Mhm.
I pull out a balloon, and as I'm inflating it, is like I make it into the shape of a dog, and I throw it at the guy, and as it touches him, it pops, and because it's sticky, hopefully it'll like put him at a disadvantage and slow him down for just a second.
Okay. Yeah, I think if you roll this deed properly, are you also swinging your sword as well at him, or what are we doing in addition to that?
So with it, I'm putting away my fun chucks, right, just so I can get a better chance at running up.
Mhm.
And as they're circling, I'm trying to like make my way as I okay, 1, 2, okay, go and jump, right, as I'm trying to get to the main dude behind the pedestal.
Okay, you know what? Make me a missile attack here with you as you like pump your little like, you know,
Sounds good.
inflatable
Yeah.
thing,
Okay.
and roll your deed die there too to see if it smacks him in the face and explodes with sticky clown goo. I don't know.
So like it's like so the balloons themselves when they pop, like the insides become like this sticky stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. All right, so that's gonna be a 18 right there,
Okay.
and my D die was a 2.
You want to do a reroll? Try if you can land that deed die. I think we got 2 rerolls. You can try it 2 more times.
I can try it 2 more times.
Yeah.
I'll just do it the one more time. I got a good feeling about this.
Okay. So you get a 3.
Okay, okay. So that, and that's a 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this thing
Nice.
pops in his face.
All right, I'm like, all right, guys, I got it. I throw the wiener dog at him. It grabs onto him. And he's like, "What's going on?" Just pops. And the goop just ends up all over him.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it splats all over his crystal face, and he's like, "Whoa!" He like stumbles around. He's clearly blinded.
It's like that.
That's awesome, dude. Get a point mojo for that. That's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, oh, that's sticky, all right.
Love it. All right, so after Hero's nonsense, we got oh, let's see here. Lucius, your go. Yeah, as like the thing splats in this thing's face, Hero's like, go for it, Lucius. What you doing?
I grab my longsword and I take a swing at the nearest standing crystal guy.
Okay, probably one of the ones that's on you, probably, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You got like 2 of them that aren't being grappled.
A D20.
Plus 2, I think.
14.
Okay, let's see here. Yep, you smash a crystal, dude. Roll some damage.
D8 plus 1. 8, so 9.
9 points of damage. Okay, so you reel around, and you like smash this sword straight through his face, down into his chest cavity, and he explodes into crystalline rocks that smash everywhere, and you get the instant replay going. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So after your go, now it's gonna be one of these crystal men that's next to you is gonna try to. Actually, I think the one that is on the walkway is gonna try to go for our hero. Of course, he's kind of hard of seeing at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So he's like thrashing around wildly as Hero's like dunking down to the side, like juking him out. And he's like, it's very comical because he's got this like rubber on his face. It's like Hero's like running around
Over here.
giving him the rope-a-dope. Amazing. Okay. After that, it is now Billy's go. Finally, what's he gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna try and blast this guy that's got the thing all over his face. He's on the walkway.
Mm-hmm.
See if we can give him a little blast. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a 9. That's probably not great. That's oh no, that works. It doesn't fail. I love it. I'll take it. It will do not much, but it'll do 3 points of damage.
All right. Yep. You like smash him in the side of his arm, and like bits of, splinter off of him. Okay. And after your go, it's back at the top with some of these crystal guys. One of the guys that's on a jet ski is gonna loop around the side of the pedestal there, and is gonna like slide up right next to where Hero is at, and jump off the jet ski, and he's gonna try to clobber you upside the head with his fist there. But that's a 7 to hit. So like you like duck down and you block it with a weapon, or how do you block it? What does it look like?
Am I blocking it?
Yeah, you can block it with something.
All right. So with it, it's like now that like I said, my hands are free. I got nothing in them. I threw my pump back in. It's like, I think right now, because everyone's throwing fists around here, I want to join the party, right? So with it, I go back into my bag and I put both of my hands in, right? And as I scrunch through the bag near the entrance, I think it's time for a little bit of a punchline at this point.
Oh,
So yeah, like he like reaches his bag, pulls out now his hands are huge,
Oh,
and
I
he like
love
he
that.
like
And I block
grabs
it.
the crystal man's like hand and like blocks it with his like big meaty clown hand. Amazing. Okay. All right, so yeah, you guys are scrapping. After that, the other one on his like jet ski like is gonna spin around, and then he swerves over closer to where the other crystal man just got like pasted, and he like leaps off the side of his jet ski and is gonna try to like bash our athlete upside the head. Ooh, that is a 18 to hit.
Yep, just makes it.
Okay. All right, so that's 4 as he smashes you upside the head. As you like stumble forward, you still got that other one in like a kind of vice grip there, but you got some brain damage going. Okay. After that, it is actually, yeah, it's Crusher's go. So you get to roll in it, like as you're like grappling this dude, you can make another you get, I can see here how much damage, how much did you roll in the deed die there? It was like
It was 5 altogether.
okay, so I think you get to roll your deed die again and your damage as well.
I also saw how Crusher got grazed by that crystal dude. I'm like, I can't let that go. I'm like, you got this, Crusher. I want to give her another point of mojo that I got there.
Heck yeah. Okay, I
Okay,
guess
that brings it.
we'll add
Oh,
that to
sorry.
the roll then, to the damage roll.
Okay, 8 altogether.
Okay, yeah. You crush this dude's head and it just explodes into crystal as like your muscles like flex and you pose as the thing explodes to pieces. And the camera pans past and there's the instant replay and okay.
While
Alright.
it's doing its instant replay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna reach down and grab a piece of the crystal and stick it in my bag because I want a souvenir from that one.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Love it. All right, so as you're like stuffing this crystal into the bag, the camera pans around and it is Lucius's go again.
Are there any still standing?
There are currently 2, one that just jumped off of his jet ski and like just bashed your friend in the back of the head before she ripped the thing pieces.
Am I in closing distance to attack with the longsword?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. 12.
12. Okay, yeah, so you whip around. Luckily, this thing is lumbering pretty slow, and you're able to smash him in the back of the head with your sword. Roll damage.
9.
Okay, yeah. You come around as like the crowd roars as you like down another crystal man, smashing him to pieces. Right now, I think there is only let's see here. We got one crystal man on the other side of the pedestal. I think we have what, two more on the little ridge over there. One next to no, I think we have only have two crystal men left, right? My math right here. Too many crystal men running around. All right, so
You're gonna have to
after
do something about that.
yeah, I think it's Billy's go. Yeah, I think there's two crystal men still over there on next to Crusher and them, and then there's one next to Hero, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and cast Force Hand, and I'm not gonna cast just any Force Hand. I'm gonna cast, and I'm gonna look right in the camera. Ragsdale's Force Hand.
Like the
Close.
branding goes by
Yes.
as like the
That would be 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. You said there was one that was on my friend Lucius.
Mhm.
Engaged. So a Force Hand shoves an opponent away. The target, he must make a Fortitude versus the 15. Yeah, he must make a Fortitude. DC 15 Fortitude save.
Okay, he doesn't, luckily.
Okay. He is shoved back 15 feet. And if he tries to move forward, he will get a -10 movement penalty and a -1d on all hand-to-hand attacks.
All right, so where are you pushing him to?
I'm pushing him back into the water.
Nice. Okay, so this crystal man goes flying as he's hit with this wave of force and lands in the water and just sinks down to the bottom of this 10-foot pool. And he's like trying to get up, but he's really heavy. He's just kind of walking around on the bottom of the pool now. All right, so there's one crystal man over by the Crusher and them, and then one over there by Hero and them.
His movement penalty, all that's just like one round. So.
Yeah. Well, he's probably not
Well, he's
moving
in the bottom of the
now.
water, so might be a bigger problem. However,
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I think this one crystal man next to Hero that's let's see, it's this one that's like got the he's like kind of, you got his fist. Wait, there's actually another one next to you, isn't it? So actually, never mind. There's one next to you guys. I think the one that you just took out is the one that was on the walkway over there, and then Hero has two on him now. Yeah, that was what it was. So you pushed the one on the walkway over there. I'm sorry, guys. My fan's not working. It's really hot in this room. I'm starting to get woozy. I think we're gonna go for a break here after this encounter. By the way, everybody, a little 15. But okay, actually, and with that, it is Hero's go, or no, it'd be the Crusher's go. Yeah,
can I
Crusher.
grandstand real quick?
Oh yeah, do it. Totally.
All right, I'm gonna grandstand. Oh, that doesn't go well. That's only an 11. But I'm like, and I look back at the camera. Ragsdale's Force Hand when you absolutely have to push something out of the way. And it's just.
Do we have one more reroll? I think we do have one more reroll. You could try it again.
All right, what the heck?
You could.
Come on. Oh yeah, that's 18.
Okay, yeah, as you like Ragsdale, like like it was kind of a blurry
Force Hand,
shot.
when you absolutely positively have to move something out of the way.
You get a point of fame, and Ragsdale's just sent you an email about a sponsorship.
Love that.
Okay, all right, with that, now it's Crusher's go. We're back at the top.
Okay, you said we have one more
Yeah.
that's up. Okay, I think I'm gonna try my hand axe to it to see if we can do anything.
Okay, I think the two that are up still are the ones that are like near Hero, but you could rush over there and definitely hand axe him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
You want to go with the one with the thing splatted on his face, or the
Yes, let's do
okay.
that. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm gonna do it as a melee, not a throw.
Roll a d24 because he's blind.
Okay.
Doesn't see it coming.
That is a 21.
That hits.
And 11 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you just smash this crystal man to pieces, and after your go, it is Heroes Go. And you got the guy, like, you got the Crystal Man that just jumped off the jet ski, like you're grappling with him. You got your other fist at the ready. What are you gonna do?
All right, so there's two of them in front of me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so with it,
Well, no, actually, there's only one in front of you now. One of them just
One in
got
front of me?
smashed to pieces. Yeah.
all right, so this is going to be much easier now, right? I want to, what'd you call it again? I'm not familiar with all of your terms. A grand slam, a fan. As I look towards the camera, I'm like, a grandstand.
Yeah.
Nope.
I want to try to roll for that. Is like, as it pans to me, I just roll my d20 right there with a personality.
Yeah, go for it. You're like grappling with this Crystal Man. See what the camera thinks.
Got a 20. Okay.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that's a 22 right there, right? So I had previously blocked him as it comes into me, right? It's almost like a freeze frame as I'm blocking it, and I'm like, here comes the shot. Say with me, folks. And I rear back my fist and I hit him and I go punch. And because I have a second attack, I rear back my other fist, and with this almost glowing aura on my fist, I go line as it a 2-hit combo. Oh no.
Love it. Roll 2
Nice.
d20s. Boom, boom.
All right.
Nice.
All right. That's a 15 and a 16. But hold it. Because I get +2 because I'm a champion of Juno, that's a 17 and an 18 then.
Nice.
Nice, awesome. There's like a little graphic of like the of Juno's temple, like kind of scrolling past your face as you're like smash this Crystal Man. Go ahead and roll damage. You get to roll also roll your deed die. Roll a d3 for each of those punches, and you get to add that onto the d4.
All right, sounds good to me. So with that, let's see. So that's going to be let's see. That's a 7 and a 5.
7 and a 5. Okay, yeah, you
Nice.
just boom boom, you uppercut him, and then come around, and then bam, you like literally knock his block straight
it's
off.
It's like honk you. It's coming right there.
Amazing. He just explodes to pieces, and you gain a point of fame.
Yeah.
All right. So as the crowd roars, we go to another commercial break, and I think that's when we are going to go for a little 15-minute break, y'all. Everybody out there in Viewerland, we will be back soon. All right, so after you like smash the final crystal man to pieces, there's like a noise, there's like a loud siren happens, and they're like, folks, they've demolished the crystal beasts of the Hyperborean ruins, and like they're like, but what's this? Our messenger. He seems to be tapping out. He like kind of pats the side of the one of the pillars, and then looks at one of the like these doors at the back. It has this big red sign that says no go on top of it. And he's like, is he making a beeline for the no go door?
Wait, what are you
he's
doing?
out of here. And he's just like, Apollo leads me elsewhere. And he just walks to the door and just
Oh no, not Lucius.
We're
He was
down.
one of my three favorites.
We're down a messenger, folks. What terrors?
What we're gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Guys.
I'm gonna stay in the back where it's safe.
No, that's where they'll suspect you. My guys, we may be down a man, but we're not down on spirit. I know we could do this.
You got that.
Them. We got this.
Amazing. All right, so you guys, there is a couple of these jet skis bobbing in this pool, and as like the crowd's like rumble kind of dies down. By the way, the orb is like emitting the sounds of the crowd. Just FYI, it's like got this dull rumble every now and then.
So is this axe is on like an island in the middle of the water or something?
Yeah, it's on this like kind of like Roman column that's like jutted up out of the water. There's also a crystal guy like walking around at the bottom of the pool, but he can't get up.
I'm down for a jet ski ride, my friend.
Same here.
You two can take the jet skis. There's something about this is calling to me. I don't know why, but there might just be something I can use this for. It looks silly enough for a plan to work. So with it, I kind of want to try to like climb up this pillar and try to see if I can reach over for the axe.
Okay. So so the pillar's like in the center of the pool. You'd have to like get up next to the pillar to do it. So are you swimming over there, or how are we getting over there?
Can I try jumping to it?
Yeah, I'd say you could make me an agility check to see if you can leap up there and grab the side of the pillar.
Okay, let's see.
If you land in the water or not.
15?
15, yeah, you like jump up and grab the side of the pillar. The two of you guys are starting up the jet skis, zipping around the side there now.
Whew. That was farther than I thought. Okay, so I'll just start climbing up this thing to try to get close to the axe, making sure no sudden movements, but just being careful.
So the other two of you guys like are kind of like rotating around the thing. Have you started up the engines of the jet skis yet, or what are we doing right now?
I have. I'm gonna make a rotation and then stop it in the middle of where the pillar is.
Okay, take it. Okay. So yeah, you guys are kind of on the edge there. So here you start shimmying up the pole there, and you're right there up there next to the axe. It's these glowing reddish sigils. You don't happen to speak Dwarvish, do you?
Not Dwarvish. I can speak common, I can speak uncommon, and I can speak Honklish, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, you don't understand what these runes are, but you can grab it if you want.
All right, I look to the axe. I'm just trying to be careful. I go, and I think to myself, maybe force isn't the answer. What if I just get up real close to the axe? I'm like, hey, buddy, listen, you think it's okay if I can grab you and we can like keep this party going? I think we'd have a lot of fun together. Try to like personality it, just like, come on, let's join in on the fun,
Yeah, the axe that's like burning sigils kind of glow a little bit brighter as you're like talking to it.
All right. So with that, then I'll go in to grab it. It's like, right. So I'm like grabbing my hand. Is it standing up, axe head up, or is it like laying down?
It's like kind of like on its side, like with the axe heads like kind of on the pegs that are holding it there. Yeah.
So all right, then I take a deep breath and I'm like, and a deep honk. I'm like, and I go to grab it and gently lift it up. It's like, how's it feeling? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it?
Yeah, it's actually it feels like surprisingly light as you lift it up, and the sigils grow brighter, and they're like, folks, is that the axe of the Dorvish lords? And like the camera's like panning around. Where did Foxy get that? Is like the camera's rotating around, and now its champion, a clown. And so it's like as the and there's like, you know, you guys can hear like the sound of 1,000 disgruntled dwarves in the distance, as you wield the axe of the Dwarvish lords. That is so you'll roll 1d10 for that, okay, when you swing it,
Okay.
and damage, and it does an extra 1d4 fire damage.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
But am I able to hear the crowd of disgruntled dwarves at all, or is it just like?
It's just, you get a feeling.
I get you, right? I'm just like, I'm just holding it, and I'm like, I plan to use you for all the good in this world, because what is the point of an axe collecting dust when it is meant to taste the blood of battle? Right? As like beams and confetti come off of me.
The new champion of the Dorvish people, a clown. It's like, are you gonna roll your end stand or something with this? Like,
Yeah,
go for
let's
it.
do that, right? As I
1,000 dwarves are crying right now.
Yeah, they're seething.
let's see, and with that, and I get that +2. So let's see, that's a 19. So as I'm wishing it around, I'm like doing these cool moves. I'm just like, this is beautiful. This is amazing. It's like, I'm gonna hurt people with this. As I'm like honking away, my shoes are just like plopping as I'm like getting ready to put it on my back for now.
Yeah, get a point of fame for that.
Yeah.
Maybe a point of infamy for the dwarves, though.
Oh no, you know what? Once they see me swing and not miss, they'll probably change their in just a moment.
Likely. All right, so as you know, the camera pans past, it kind of zooms over to the portal, like entrance of the other that you guys walked through, and it doesn't seem like there's any other doors that lead anywhere in this room. So, where are we going next?
So you go back to the other room. Well, I'm gonna look, search around for secret doors.
Yeah, you guys inspect around the room. Nothing really noticeable. All the walls are flat. We don't have an elf in the party anyway, so.
Okay, I guess we go back to the other room.
I guess it's true. I mean, if the guy's in the pool, guys, he's still rolling. Do we care about him anymore? I don't think we should waste time with him.
You're just gonna leave the crystal guy at the bottom of the pool. He's like, he's like grabbing the side of the pedestal that you're on right now and trying to climb up, but he's just too heavy.
I'm like, if it's okay, I would like to roll the pull something out of my bag real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. It's going to be a 14 +2, so 16.
All right.
All right. So with it, it's like I pull out of my bag. It's this big red inflatable dog pool floaty, right? As it just comes out, and I'm just like, "Here, buddy, that was great!" And I throw it onto the water as it's just standing there, right?
Yes.
So you just see this like little dog, like this big dog bobbing in the water as he's trying to reach for it, and he just can't. I'm like, I'm sure you'll get it eventually.
I love it.
So are we climbing down from there, getting on the jet skis, hopping, kind of going back to the other area there, or where are we heading to? Okay. So you guys like walk up back into that atrium area. It's wide and open. There's 2 doors you guys haven't checked yet. Right or left? Where are we going?
Let's go left.
Okay.
Left is right.
Sound good?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
So is it right or the left?
Right.
But I thought we said left.
So like right or so, yeah, I guess it'd be like the door on the left. Who's left? You know?
I'm like, all right, guys, I'm confused. Let's just go.
The door that was initially the door on the left.
Okay, so
There you
now
go.
it's your right. Okay, cool. Okay, that's where we're going. Excellent, excellent. All right, so you guys creak that door open. There's a long, dusty hallway illuminated by kind of like green neon lights along the sides of the roof there. And it takes a sharp left turn. And there's another hallway down that way. You can't really see what's past that turn there, though.
Green light, you say?
Yeah, there's like these kind of like neon green light strips along the edge of the hallway roof there.
Do they give off much light?
Yeah, not a lot, to be
Okay.
honest.
I'm gonna turn on my flashlight then to give
Okay.
us a little bit more light.
Yeah, and you're looking around this kind of like well scrubbed ancient stone hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna pull something out of my bag again just to help, because I don't know if the light's hitting the hallway the entire way. All right, that's a 17. Is like, so if it's okay with you, I'm going to grab it. I have this green infinite greenlit torch, right? That just doesn't go out, and it shimmers off this like green flame that has like a black ichor handle to it and all that. And I'm just like chuck it as hard as I can down the hallway just to see if there's any movement down there.
Okay. Yeah, you just pull something out of your sash there, chuck this thing down the hallway. Yeah, the whole hallway is illuminated now, and doesn't seem like there's anything around the side hallway there either. As you like peer around the corner with the flashlight, and you got this glowing green stick sitting in the hallway as well. Is that what it is? What is it that you threw down there?
Oh, it was like it's a torch, right? Like it's a small torch, but it's just green and it doesn't go out, right? So yeah, it's just on the ground there, just
It's
lighting.
perpetually burning. Yeah.
All right.
All right. If you guys turn down the side hallway there, at the end of the hallway, you see this big double door with these kind of like carved depictions of like tentacle faced robed figures that are like kind of supplicating before like a black mass, and they're on either side of this double door.
This looks a lot to me like we should go back to the other door.
Mhm.
As I'm just like touching the door, I'm just like, this is weird. Who has the time to carve stuff like this? This is intricate. Is like, is this local or is this like a corporation built? I can't tell.
It doesn't really seem like this typical XCrawl, dungeon fare.
Gotcha.
Does the door have a lock on it?
No, yeah, it's just got this kind of like latch there with two knobs. Just doesn't seem locked or anything.
I think it would have killed me if you said, "Yeah, there's a keyhole right there," and I'm like, "So, I threw that back in the other room."
I don't know. What do you think? Leave this and go check the other door, or open up and go in? What do we think? Because I'm not going first. Nobody here to
You're
save
so
me.
strong and handsome. I think you could do it this time.
You think so?
But if you want to, let's circle back real quick just to make sure.
Yeah, that's fine with me too.
All right. Okay, so you head back to that other open atrium area with the crunched, forklifts and the dead clowns. And you walk over to the other door. Who's opening the door? Who's getting the door? What are we doing?
All right,
Crusher,
guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3, shoot!
Okay, it's all scissors.
All right, we go
All right,
in.
guys,
We open the door together as a team.
Let's do it.
Do it. Okay, I guess in unison, you all open the door together.
And boom! No.
Okay, yeah, word. Okay, so yeah, you swing the door open, and there is this open area where there are these like kind of cubby holes, and each of these cubby holes has a chest with a lock on it.
You
And
have
at
your
the back of the
skeleton
room,
keys.
oh yeah, that's true. And at the back of the room on a pedestal is a golden trophy with a peach on it. It's the peach cup. It's your goal. What are you guys doing when you're looking
like-
into this room?
Before anyone does anything, I'm like, hold on, guys. I've seen this once in a comic book. I know that when something is so close and it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the box you put knives in, but I think we should hold off for a second and see what those cubbies are up with.
I agree.
They have locked chests, yeah. You gonna go check it out?
Are there keyholes in those chests?
Yes, there are.
I got this. I run back and come back with his keys. Here you
Yeah,
go.
you got them. Yeah, you remembered them.
All right. So who's you got the skeleton key ring, or you gonna try to unlock one of these chests, see if you can get some loot or something? Is that what we're doing? Or?
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, all right, Billy, you grabbed them. I think you should take the initiative. I think
All
you're
right, what the
pretty
heck?
lucky right now.
I'm gonna stick with my initial thought, and I'm gonna take the chest on the left.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort through the key, looking for the skeleton that looks most like the keyhole.
Yeah. Okay. And you immediately when you stick the key in there, the chest starts to quiver and wiggle and
Oh,
like
no.
rears away from the key that you mechanism you just put in, and all the other chests in the room start to wiggle and morph as they grow long spindly arms and teeth and long spindly legs. And mimic cam as there's like the camera passes by, and this mimic is gonna try to just bite your face off. Oh man, that is a 19 to hit there.
Oh, yes, that'll hit me almost twice.
Ooh.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So that it like lurches forward and it chomps you, but you jump back. It's 2 points of damage.
Okay.
So it like kind of maybe bites part of your like the side of your arm, and like its teeth like rake around across your forearm as you rip loose. Everybody roll initiative as you've got how many piles? How many chests here? We got 7 chests. Oh man.
7.
All right.
Man, it really would have helped to have a messenger to, ward away extra dimensional entities at this moment. Oh wow.
So with it, I roll a 17 on that one.
14.
Okay, 17, 14.
16.
And I just look at them as they're starting to animate and you can see their teeth right. I'm looking at my fellow warriors, Crusher and Billy. I'm like, guys, I think I have a solution to this problem, but I need you to trust me. Heads or tails, right? As like what is it? As I'm like asking them, because like I got 2 different scenarios we could do this that will help us or hinder us horribly.
Let's go heads.
Heads it is.
Heads. All right. I'm gonna go tails just so we can see real quick what we got going on. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Gotta open up, man. Okay. I pull out of my bag. I have a small coin, right? It's like that has both sides. It's got heads and it's got tails. So I'm gonna flip it. All right, that's heads. And I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but I'm sorry. As I roll to pull out of the bag, that's gonna be a 16. So I'm just like kind of prying in. I'm like, come on, it's got to be in here. And I'm like, all right, guys, move over to the sides as fast as you can. And with it, I open the bag up, and spewing out of the bag is 500 bouncy balls that are like palm size, like
Oh, great.
right. So that way, my logic is, as long as all of us are dazed and confused, like we can't hit each other properly, right?
Okay.
Exactly.
Since there's more of them, there's going to be more misses.
So is that like your go? Because you do have initiative first here. So
Yep, that's going to be
okay.
my go. Like, because I'm like looking at the situation and me thinking, you know what? If we're all at disadvantage, no one has the advantage.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, bouncy balls go everywhere. There's chests slipping around.
Just spewing everywhere, just like.
Crushers, here you go.
Okay, I am going to, since there's bouncy balls all over, I am going to throw my hand axe this time. And that is a 15.
Dig it. Okay, yeah, that's gonna smash one of these chests in the face. So go ahead and roll damage.
5.
5 points. Okay, this thing like cleaves this thing straight in half, and as it's split, it just turns into a puddle of goop as it dematerializes. Okay, cool. So after Crushers go, now it's Bill's go.
Okay, blast.
Point blank in the face. You got one right in front of you. Uh-oh.
Do you have any rerolls?
I think so. Yeah, we'll give him a reroll. What we got any rerolls in chat? Anybody?
I thought we had one more
I think did we have one
that
more?
I saw.
Okay, let's see here. I think somebody donated 55, I think. So I say we get another reroll.
Yeah, because I'm like looking at Billy. I'm like, hey, didn't you do that sponsorship twice? Like, it's like,
Okay, that's better. That's a 21, 22.
yay!
Cool.
That's
What
all
we
I-
got?
22 blaster die result. That's 1d10 damage. I am going to choose
I mean, there's one right in front of you.
yeah, I'm gonna choose fire because
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, wall. I'm gonna choose a wall. I'm gonna
Whoa.
block a whole bunch of these are off.
Okay. By the way, there's a big like red arrow pointing. At this point, there's like a big red arrow has materialized above the trophy at the back of the room.
Yeah, so that's 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's see here. 4 points. Okay, so yeah, so this wave of energy like slams into one of them, and do all of them? What's the deal with the wall? Does it like do
That's
damage
what
to
I'm
all
trying
of
to
them?
find here. Wall. Blast forms a barrier formed of a number of 5x5 panels equal to the caster's blaster die plus their personality bonus. So the blaster die was a 1. Personality bonus is 2. So I get basically 15 feet by 5 feet of panels in front of me. Any creature passing through the wall takes damage as if the blast was directed at them, plus any other special. Okay, so they don't immediately take damage, but basically I'm creating walls around me that will last for 1 round, 2 rounds.
So I think you could barricade like half of them in like their cubby holes.
Oh yeah, okay.
That could be.
Let's do that. I'll barricade 3 of them in, right?
Because it's like just like a straight wall, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I could see like if you're gonna summon a wall, it'll be like on either one side of the room or the other.
Okay.
So I guess you're gonna barricade the one that's right in front of you, maybe.
Yeah, it's 15 feet long, and if any of them try to go through, they take damage.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I think maybe like step back a little bit and this like wall of force erupts up and they're like they stumble forward. And as you do that, they actually are gonna. How much damage do they take when they try to run
I
into
guess
the
they'll
barrier?
take individually 1d10 and 1d10 damage as they step into the wall.
Okay, just roll D10 and see how much damage these guys are taking as they run forward mindlessly.
That's a 9. Well, I
Okay.
rolled a 4 before, so I'll leave that to you. I actually
Okay,
rolled a 4
so
before.
two of these guys rush, like the one that was about to bite you, rushes forward and just splats on the force wall and pastes himself everywhere. The camera zooms past him, and like the crowd gasps, and the other one rushes forward and splats as well. There's one that's still in his cubbyhole over there, and then there is actually, let's see here, 4 on the other side of the room next to you guys. So one of those guys is gonna try to rush towards Hero, but I guess he's gonna have to make a reflex save. Let's see if he doesn't trip on bouncy balls.
Since this is coming to me, I'll just probably just wait for him to get that momentum in. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, it looks like he sidesteps the bouncy balls, and
Okay.
he's gonna go for you. He like actually this time he's swiping at you with this long, spindly clawed hand to try to pull you into his mouth.
Okay.
And that is gonna be a 13 to hit. So you step back and juke out of the way, and with that, we are back at the top of the round again. So I think that is gonna be Heroes go. Yeah, here you go. You got
All right.
one in your face.
Sounds good to me, right? It's like, since I didn't have to move, it's like I'm just gonna stand firmly, planting my giant clown shoes down, right? It's like, since I have the axe now, I pull it out. It's like almost like getting ready to do like a, like a home run shot with it. As I go for it, it's like I'm going to pull it out, and I'm like, this is for the dwarves at home, right? And as I go to swing this axe, as it's glowing that perpetual red runes, let's see, I roll a 17.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. With that, for my damage, since it does have fire also, it's starting to glow this massive like flames coming off of it as I'm spinning it, going in. That's going to be 9 points of damage with 3 points of fire damage.
Heck yeah, you just splat this thing,
Nice.
paste him.
Hmm.
Yeah. I just realized I think you took out one of the ones in the cubby over there. So all of the ones that you summoned that force wall in front of have now are all dead now. So there are only 3 of them left in the center of the room, and they're all kind of assembling themselves in front of the trophy. And with that, after Hero pastes that one, it is now Crusher's go. There's 3 chest mimics in front of you.
Crusher, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to take I'm gonna pick up my hand axe from the floor and try to, at least swipe through one of those 3.
I think, by the way, Brad, Joanne Troyer is asking how many pieces of art you've done so far. I think he's just been doodling, just going at it.
I did a generic X-crawler guy.
Let's show off the art and see some.
I hope you don't mind that I made Skull Crusher a halfling ton.
No, that's fine.
It's cool.
But she's got her daggers.
Awesome.
I do.
I
Halfling,
did
I
as
like
best I
that.
could of the hairdo that you suggested.
Yep.
I've got Hero the Clown versus the dog.
Oh, that's me.
I've got Corey Welch's Jeffries the Kumquat King. And now I'm doing a kind of a generic like
kind of guy.
And I started on doing something for the local gong farmers that will be turned into a t-shirt for Jess. But this is for her DCC RPG character.
Nice.
And now I've got, I think this is going to be like a spokesmodel for like Fang or one of the other armament, because she's showing off her axe and her she's showing off her axe, okay?
Yeah. She's she's voguing.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Voguing with the axe. We love to see it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm
All
over
right.
here, guys. I'm sure to look respectfully, okay?
All right.
Oh, I love that.
What's Crusher's going at it, I think. What's
Okay,
happening?
nat 20.
Oh,
So
let's
that
go.
makes it
Yay.
23 altogether.
Okay, I think you roll on what? Chart 3?
Yeah. Let me find it. There it is. And that would be a 4.
So let's see here. Okay, powerful strike hammers foes to their knee. Make another attack. So I think you give him one of them haymakers. Boom, knock him upside the head. Roll that athletic die with that haymaker there.
Okay.
And then I think you can go in for a wrestling move after that if you want to.
That would be a 6.
Okay. Actually, you just paste one of these dudes. You rush up and then just slam your fist upside its head and it just explodes into mimic guts. And then you turn around and you can grab another one of these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grapple one of them. So that is 13.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 6 for the damage.
Okay. So yeah, you paste another one. You like paste one with your right hook, paste another one with the left hook, and there's like one that's like right in front of you. It's like quivering in fear, and before you do anything else, it's Billy the Bombs go. So by the way, y'all, whoever donated the highest in this stream is getting the Art of the Crusher. So that's pretty great.
I'm gonna try and do the Spellweaver Blast again because it seems to be working. We shall see. Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 is I will choose fire and I will hammer one of these guys for 21 is 1d8. 3 points of fire.
All right, 3 points of fire, and the fire just shreds this thing, immolates the quivering little pitiful mimic, and he's reduced to goop. And all of you guys can grandstand now as like the confetti flies in the air, and who's stepping forward to grab the trophy? Are you guys all doing it at the same time? What's going on? What were we doing?
Yeah, I think we should all grab it at the same time.
The 3 of you grab the trophy together
Yeah.
in triumph as the grandstand together. Everybody roll a d30. Screw it. We're at the end of the stream. Roll a d30 for grandstand.
I actually got one of those ones in gold, baby. Let's do
Awesome.
it.
Noise.
It's like, I think about that. I'm like, you know what? We've gone through so much together.
Yeah, and you're grabbing the golden trophy.
I don't even want to lie
got?
about it. I gotta. Can you see it? Can you see it? Oh no!
Got
Got a
Nat
30!
30. Let's go.
Got a 30, baby!
Wow.
Gotta show everybody that one.
Yeah,
We love it. Okay.
yeah, guys, we did it.
Amazing. Get 2 points of fame for that, man.
Yeah, it's like I just look at to my comrades right as my hair flows as the confetti flies through it. I'm like, come on, guys! I think we did an amazing job. I can't just believe I'm saying this, but maybe this place isn't so bad. Going home can wait for a while. This has been pretty fun. Like,
Oh
go to
yeah.
grab the trophy together, right? We're all just standing there.
Amazing. What did the Crusher get?
25.
Okay, you get a point of fame too.
Okay.
How about Billy?
I got a 12.
Billy's looking a little wimpish compared to these two. As he's like, he grabs these two get fame, cameras on them. You'll have your
You
time.
just see my hand on the trophy.
Yeah, you're like out of the frame shot. Yeah. It's so true.
Right, as like Crusher and I are holding it very triumphantly. He's just like,
My hand's here.
All right, folks. Well, this has been ATL Crawl, a portal on Peachtree Street. And it has been a lovely, lovely time. Thanks everybody out there who donated.
Yes, thank you, everybody.
We'll be looking through those donations, seeing who got, tallying that up. We'll be able to reach out to you shortly. Maybe we'll drop maybe we'll drop something in the Discord. Be like, hey, so and so donated the most. Do you want these all these cool inks. Check it out. I don't know if you'll be posting some inks on socials or whatever. Maybe
Oh,
we'll
I'm
post.
sure I will be.
Yeah, we'll probably post the aftermath of this stream on Facebook and elsewhere, probably.
And I figure what I'll probably do also that might be fun for those of you who end up winning this. I'm going to be once I get them all inked and finished, I'll probably be sending them to Goodman Games to use as stock art in future XCrawl books.
That would be amazing.
At some point, you might pick up, you'll pick up the latest XCrawl books. Like, wait a moment, I have that artwork.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Love it.
folks. Well, peace out, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys
Foxy.
again.
Thank
Thank
you, Hero.
Thank you very
Gus
much.
and Brad, much love.
DJ.
Cheers.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you guys.
You guys have been
Good
wonderful.
stuff.
Thank you so much.